Okay, real quick video update of the aquaponics setup. Today's April 12th, so we're almost 2 months in now since these plants all started from seed. As you can see, a lot of greenery, a lot of growth here. So we have the thyme, rosemary, all being overshadowed by my 3 melon plants, which are growing down and all over the place. There are actually a couple of little immature melons here I tried to pollinate. I think these are the female flowers right here, and here's another one. And there's one more somewhere else buried in there. But so I pollinated those by taking one of the male flowers, stripping the petals off, and inserting it into the female flower. So we'll see if that works. Then we've got the bell peppers, green and golden. I do need to thin those out probably soon. The spinach is doing well. We actually harvested some of that for a salad. Lettuce has it was weird for a little while. Some of the leaves were growing with this brown fringe. I'm not sure what's up with that. Some of the new growth seems a little healthier, but it still has it. I'm not sure if, sorry, move the camera. So I'm not sure what's going on with that lettuce. If anybody knows, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if it's a mineral deficiency maybe, or got burned by the lights. Burned by the lights seems a little weird given that it's pretty far away from the lights still. Anyway, so the lettuce leaves, the lettuce heads that I harvested are now gone, and I've planted seeds in their place. So here's a couple little sprouts coming up. Bok choy is doing pretty well. Probably harvest some of that soon. Basil growing very tall. Up in the lights I actually did raise this 2-foot lamp to accommodate the taller tomatoes and basil. And tomatoes growing outward here. With a lot of control, but still healthy. No flowers yet. So I do think, since I have 4 of these tomato plants, I think I'll bring it down to 2 and maybe put one or 2 pots out on the porch or something. And the green onions are largely being overshadowed by the tomatoes, but there's still some growth going on there. Okay, so a little update about the fish. Today we actually had a power outage for several hours, maybe like 8 hours or so. There was a power outage. And I think it shocked, because my air pumps were off and I was away at school, I think it shocked some of the fish a little bit, especially the one biggest koi that I have, which I think has the highest oxygen demands out of all the fish. And so I think it went hypoxic because it started to float, even though it was still alive. I could still see it breathing, but it was floating upside down. So what I did is I rigged up a hospital tank here, something I saw online. I diverted one, I'm diverting some of the air. So here's my air pump. So I just put a little T-joint right here and ran a line under the tank over to my hospital tank. If it was just a goldfish, I probably wouldn't care so much, but anyway, I found that this airstone didn't offer enough resistance, so I put a little bend in the air pump and secured that with a zip tie. That way the other air stones in my fish tank are still pumping some air for the other fish. So you can see him in here. He's alive, but he's floating upside down. Doesn't really look alive to you probably, but he is breathing. You can see his mouth moving. So I'm trying, I sealed off the top. I assume that's to increase the pressure overhead of the water and therefore increase the amount of dissolved oxygen. Anyway, so we'll see. Sometimes this seems to work for people and sometimes not, but wish him luck. He's been here in this, he's been with me for a year now, so I'd like to keep him, but anyway, that's where we're at.